Polite introductions in the nursing home. When you talk to elderly residents in a nursing home or in hospital, make sure that you use their full name. It's not polite to just use their first name. Good morning. Mr. Brown is polite, but good morning, Peter is not polite. If you use their first name without permission, it may sound disrespectful. It may also sound as if you are treating them like children. It may seem as if you are talking down to them. Carers, however, often use their first name when introducing themselves. For example, "Hello, I am Sasha. I am one of the carers." They may wear their name on a badge to remind residents what their name is. This is because some residents may not remember names easily. There are several ways to greet someone in an informal way. You might say, "Nice to meet you," or "Hello. How are you?" When you say "How are you?" you are not really asking about a person's health. If you want to ask about a person's health, you have to ask, "How are you feeling today?" Some people ask, "How are things?" if they want to know about life in general. They may also ask, "How's it going today?" A formal reply to an introduction is "Pleased to meet you." For example, "Mrs. Green, I would like to introduce you to Mr. Black. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Black." If carers know residents quite well, they may be more informal. They could say, "Mrs. Green, this is Mr. Black. Hello, how are you?" Carers should always ask before using a resident's first name. They should ask, "Do you mind if I call you by your first name?" However, some people prefer to use their titles because this is what they are used to. They like carers to use Miss, Mrs. or Mr. For example, "Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Perry," or "Good morning, Mrs. Peters." Some elderly people do not like carers to use terms of endearment like dear, sweetie, sweetheart, love or lovey. A newspaper article entitled "Please Don't Call Me Dear" explains how some residents feel. The article claims that some elderly residents are fed up with being talked to without respect. Some older people don't want carers to call them dear or love. They say that it makes them feel as though carers think they are children. Their grandchildren don't talk to them like that, so why should carers, they say. Carers are taught to use residents' full names when they talk to them. They use Mr., Mrs. and Miss with the resident's family name. But some residents say that they like carers to use terms of endearment like dear or sweetheart. They say it sounds friendly and it makes them feel at home. What do you think? Some elderly residents are annoyed when carers talk to them disrespectfully. True or false? When carers call residents dear or love, residents feel they are treated like children. True or false? Carers should use nicknames like Speedy when they talk to residents. True or false? Words like dear and love are sometimes used to sound friendly. True or false?